Hello, everyone. Very good day to all of you. Hope you all doing fine. And I'm here with my next video, which will deal with question bank for PST and PSCRB, refresher as well. And these are the question sets which are generally asked during the exit exam, which is conducted after you have done your e-learning and also attended the course in an MTI. Well, practicals, I'm not sure that if they have been started yet, but if you do not attend the practicals and give the exit exam, the certificates will be valid only for 18 months. There will be 30 questions asked in the exit exam, and you need to be correct for more than 15 questions. So let me start with the questions. The first one, to turn over an inflatable life raft that is upside down, you should pull on the A, B, C, D. Canopy, mangrove, sea painter, writing strap. The answer is writing strap. Second question, your life raft is to leeward of a fire on the water and riding to its sea anchor. You should first board the sea anchor. Question number 3, your ship is sinking rapidly. A container containing an inflatable life raft has bobbed to the surface upon functioning of the hydrostatic release. Which actions should you take? Well, you should not take any action. So the answer will be C, take no action, because the painter will cause the life raft to inflate and open the container. Question number 4. Inflatable life rafts are less maneuverable than lifeboats due to their shape, shallow draft, large sail area. Yes, all of the above. So the answer is D, all of the above. If an inflatable life raft is overturned, it may be righted by it may be righted by you standing on the CO2 inflating cylinder and pulling on the straps on the underside of the raft. Question number 6. If an inflatable life raft inflates upside down, you can write it by, it's the same question repeated. Sometimes the questions are repeated even in the exit exam. So make sure you're not confused. Just give the same answer again, and you'll score 2 points. I mean, you'll score marks for how many questions they have asked. The answer is again standing on the CO2 bottle, holding the bottom strap, and throwing your weight backward. Yeah, the answer is a little different here, but still it is with the same meaning. Question number 7. On the surface type offshore drilling units, each survival craft must be capable of being launched to the water at the minimum operating draft under unfavorable conditions of trim and with the unit listed not less than, the answer is C, 20 degrees. Question number 8. You have abandoned ship and are in an inflatable raft that has just inflated. You hear a continuous hissing coming from a fitting in a buoyancy tube. What is the cause of this? Well, actually, the cause is excess inflation. Pressure is bleeding off and should soon stop. Question number 9. To disengage a survival craft suspended from the cable above the water, you must pull the safety pin and answer B, pull the hook, release handle, and use the ratchet bar. A life raft which has inflated bottom up on the water. The options are given, and the answer is should be righted by standing on the carbon dioxide cylinder, holding the writing straps, and leaning backwards. I'm sure you all know this. We have discussed this a lot during the drills and everything. But still, this is a very common question asked during the exit exam. Question number 10. If you must abandon a rig in very heavy seas in a survival craft, when should you remove the safety pin and pull the hook release? Well, immediately upon launching. So A is the answer. Question number 11. If more than one raft is manned after the vessel has sunk, you should, if possible, you should tie the rafts together and try to stay in a single group. Question number 12. If for any reason it is necessary to abandon ship while far out at sea, it is important that the crew members should, it is important that the crew members should remain together in the area because rescuers will start searching at the vessel's last known position. Question number 13. You have just abandoned ship and boarded a raft. After the raft is completely inflated, you hear a whistling noise coming from a safety valve. You should, there are 4 options, and the answer, you should not become alarmed unless it continues for a long period of time. Question number 14. You hear air escaping from the life raft just after it has inflated. You should, again, not panic since the safety valves allow excess pressure to escape. Question number 15. Which is true concerning immersion suits and their use? The answer is they provide sufficient flotation to do away with the necessity of wearing a life jacket. Question 16. If you are forced to abandon ship in a lifeboat, you should remain in the immediate vicinity. That's the answer. Question 17. Which item is not required to be marked with the vessel's name? Well, life preserver, immersion suit, lifeboat oar are generally marked, so it's the hand portable fire extinguisher. Question number 18. You have abandoned ship in tropical waters. Which procedures should be used during a prolonged period in a raft? Wet clothes during the day to decrease perspiration, get plenty of rest, keep the entrance curtains open. Yes, all of the above. Okay. Question number 19. If you reach shore in a life raft, the first thing to do is, well, the first thing to do is drag the raft ashore and lash it down for shelter. Question 20. You are at sea in an inflatable life raft. In high latitudes, the greatest danger is, well, in high latitudes, because it is very cold, the greatest danger is hypothermia caused by cold temperature. 21st question. While adrift in an inflatable life raft in hot tropical weather, deflating the floor panels may help to cool personnel. When you deflate the floor panels, what happens is a cool air is released, which will help you to cool the personnel. 22nd question. Which statement is true concerning an inflatable life raft? The floor may be inflated for insulation from cold water. Crew members can jump into the raft without damaging it. The raft may be boarded before it is fully inflated. Well, all of the above. So the answer is G, all of the above. Your vessel is equipped with totally enclosed lifeboats. Which statement is true when the boat is enveloped in flames? An air tank will provide about 10 minutes of air for the survivors and the engine. Question number 24. The number 2 lifeboat on a tanker would be forwardmost on the port side. Well, this looks silly, but it is a very common question asked in the exit exam. It was asked to me as well. So the answer is forwardmost on the port side, number 2 lifeboat. Okay. Same question. So, yep, these are the questions I could recollect from my exit exam. And I hope you guys pass the exam and all the very best. And if you want more videos like that, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos so that, I get motivated to do the same. And I'll be sure to post more and more videos relating to shipping. Thank you so much and hope you have a nice day.